The audio's not broken. I'm reminding myself how to play this game with this character. I recorded, I don't know, upwards of 10 episodes without editing, and then I went back and I've been editing, and I'm about 3 episodes behind, so I don't know the very last thing that we did. I'm not caught up to that extent. However, what I did find was that this, when it was socketed with this emerald, and I got extra gold from monsters out of that, yeah, that's great, whatever. But I misread that. I misread it totally. It's been like that for just forever. And I put a note in it when I edited that video. And the reason I did that, I don't often do that because, you know, mistakes are mistakes, whatever. You make them and then you move on. You might refer back to them. But I went ahead and put a note in there at that time, a little call-out arrow and a note that indicated that I was not actually going to be receiving the... let's go ahead and get this out of here. I was not going to be receiving the critical hit damage because that goes in a weapon. And the reason I put that little information in that video at the time was because I had just read that. I was going up the list and I read 11% extra gold for monsters, and then shortly after I got to that I said, yeah, I've got a decision to make because I really want the critical hit damage increased by 25%. Which incidentally is why we held on to that other weapon for so long, but we just decided not to do that. Anyway, okay, so let's go ahead and look at these correctly. Putting the emerald at the bottom. So a helm increases bonus experience. Helm is 15% better chance of magic items. Helm is 10% life, and a helm reduces cooldown of all skills by 6.5. Because this is our most advanced diamond, the decision I would make here would be reduces cooldown of skills versus what I was going to do is vitality. But I had forgotten we got this diamond. We're at 42.
One time, I miscast the charm spell, and Sister Lysa was fawning over me for a fortnight. It was mortifying.
Okay. So I think we're good there. This is going to take us to the Dulgar Oasis. It seems as though I was on track to get caught up with everybody and everything in terms of dialogue. And the reason why I stopped editing videos is because I wanted to take advantage of this community event buff. We're getting more experience and we're getting more gold, each increased by 100%. And that's great. I was actually tempted to start a new character because I think after this series, I want to take this series all the way through, but after this series I want to start a new character. And I was really going to take advantage of the gold and experience buff. But I thought, well, you know, what if I never get back to that character? And also, because the gold is shared. So that's why I wanted to do it, because I didn't necessarily need...
If I had the head of a deranged sorcerer, I'd hide it here.
I didn't necessarily need the experience for this character. I just wanted the gold, because I really am looking at buying or having the blacksmith craft some Archon armor or an Archon weapon based on that plan that's $1.5 million. And right now that's, I think, a little more than half of our gold stash. So, but I decided to go ahead and stick with this character and do all that stuff, because this character leveling up, I believe she's already leveling up quick enough, but oh well, won't hurt to get even further.
Not enough wrath.
I'm liking the way I'm freezing him. Oh yeah, the cooldowns are cooling down quicker.
My wrath is low.
if you want to say it that way.
Not yet. Not enough wrath.
All right. Let's go ahead on down here. Oh, after we kill this chicken. Can I knock that over? No. What was that thing that exploded around us? Oh, yeah, and we got this little freak, too. And when he picks up, what, 12 items? It's based on one of our... Yeah, this legendary ring. Treasure Goblin. After he picks up 13 items, he drops a rare. So we're still waiting for that. He's got to be over halfway through that. Is that a fortune shrine? Oh, enlightened. Okay.
Dark magic fills this place like a foul mist.
That's all right. We're getting bonus XP, so this enlightened shrine will help that out even more. We're just about ready to level again. Okay, we increased the radius, I think, on Condemn. I thought we set it to explode right away. But I think we just increased the radius, which is fine. I'm good with the timing on it, I think, by now. Well, we'll see if I'm still good with the timing on it. Oh, lore.
Only the most talented mages can summon skeletal guardians.
I require more
It
wrath.
takes great power to form these tall, slim constructs from their unstable reagents, and even more power to sustain them. In the hands of a master, however, the guardians can become powerful weapons capable of defending their posts
My wrath
until
is
the
low.
end of time.
Impressive.
By the light be damned! Patience.
Still playing on Torment 2, which, oh yeah,
Not enough wrath.
I did mean to look at that before we actually got into the game. I think it's, what is it, 400% extra gold and bonus, or XP? Over playing on normal, in addition to the community buff. Or preceding the community buff. The community buff is in addition to that.
I require more wrath.
Yeah, I think glare is coming back quite noticeably quicker. Gotta beat down these chickens. Come on, chicken! Come on, skeleton! You and your up-slashing sword maneuver. Okay. Oh, and I've got some of my elixir here.
We must be getting close to the head by now.
How do you know?
Intuition.
Close to the head. Now, we're looking for Zoltan Cool's head. Which I always found to be a humorous part of the game. Hey guys! No! Got those guys coming in at a...
My
at
strength
an angle
fails.
with some speed. Oh, and a baddie there. I didn't see him. Yeah, but those ghostly things are annoying. Okay.
Not
I'm
ready
gonna
yet.
try to keep glaring him. The gold guy. Although I don't know if I can
My wrath
convert
is
him
low.
or convert him for as long, but still. You know what? They had a I had a little scare icon above my head, but I think they did too. I think maybe since I had converted him, did I convert him that last time?
I must wait longer.
Oh. There we go, there we go. Good move. Maybe he scared them. Made them run in terror.
Not enough wrath.
Give me some wrath, I gotta jump. Let me jump, dog. There we go. Oh, that's an enchantress. That time I did not look to see if it was back. The glare, I just assumed that it was.
I must heal.
This is taking us a long time.
Only you
These
can
guys
defeat
are
this
moving so
monstrosity.
fast, and that guy's so powerful. You know what? I gotta beat these. No, not those guys. I gotta beat these flying freaks. Here we go.
I require more wrath.
Because I'm not gonna kill that gold guy anytime soon. I don't think. Oh, actually, he's got about a third life left. Yeah, I just gotta focus on them to get rid of them. I was hoping that he would do a great amount of damage by
My
continuously
strength is restored.
converting him, but maybe he did. Where are they? There it is. Oh, get him. Oh, I thought maybe I might get them both. This guy. I got him. Now we can focus on the gold baddie. In fact, now I'm going to go down here and get these guys involved. Excellent.
I learned much from that.
Sawtooth Saber of Valor. I'm glad you learned a lot from that. I'd like to think I learned as well. Okay, I was going to call up the map, but it looks like we're pretty straightforward in moving this direction. Another sip of the elixir. And it looks like on the map here, the healing well has been replenished. How you's doing?
I'm fading.
Oh.
I wish I could do that.
Oh, they got chains. Oh, and they're those little freaks. Get away from me. Oh, I swear. No. Get away. I hate you guys. Oh, you're so creepy.
My wrath is low. I'm fading.
Oh. And where did they go? Oh, they disappeared.
Heal me.
Oh, no, not the map. What am I doing? This couldn't be more awful. Oh man, there's no way to kill these guys. It's gonna have to be like it was before.
I must wait longer.
Yeah, I just gotta get them to fight each other. Stay away from these chains. Okay, they're fighting each other. That's the only thing I can do.
Patience.
And then get this thing.
That feels
Yep.
better.
Come on, Nephilim Glory, don't let me down. Oh, I confused one, converted one. Now fight each other. Do it! Okay, so there was a way to kill them. Man, where did I... Oh, what is it? What are you doing? Oh, there's still one left. Oh, dude. Oh, he doesn't have those chains, though. Alright. Okay. Well, that was unsettling. We made it through it. I didn't think there was a way we were going to do it. I thought we were going to die 7 times in a row. But we died once, which I'll take it.
I enjoyed that. I require more wrath.
I'm sick of running out of wrath. I gotta budget my, unless it hammers a little better. I thought we had another falling sword thing. What was that? Did we look at that? I think we looked at that maybe in a different video. We had to have looked at it by now. Rapid descent. Oh yeah, the cooldown thing. Okay. It's fine. We're fine without it. I remember it. That was in one of the videos I edited. But we do have some new stuff, which I saw there in a glimpse. But let's get some fighting done. One of those videos, it felt like we were just listening to dialogue most of the time, which, you know, I do want to do that for this one. If I start another character, I'm probably going to skip all that stuff. Because this will be my first Diablo series, and we'll do it all in this series, and then the next one we'll just kind of stay on task of getting through. But I probably will do maybe at least Torment level 1. What I'll do, though, is I'll start out lower and then ratchet up as I feel like more experience and so forth will benefit us. And, you know, they have these community buffs every once in a while. You know, maybe there'll be an even better or cooler community buff when I decide to do that, but one of the reasons why I'm doing 40-minute episodes, or at least, you know, 40-plus minute episodes, is because I knew there were going to be a lot, and I knew I was just going to be playing forever. I mean, 25 episodes for Act 1 alone. So I would imagine Act 2 will be that as well. And if you split them up even down to 30-minute episodes or 20-minute episodes, which I see a lot of YouTubers doing, although some do an hour, you know, just depends on personal preference, but the less time you put in, the more videos you have to edit. And proportionally, the less time you would spend editing said videos, but and individual file sizes being smaller. But it's just a trade-off. 40 minutes felt about right. Hopefully you feel that way as well. Alright, Bone Warrior. Eat sand. Look at this gold laying around. Is that what the community buff is allowing us to do? Just pick up random gold laying around? Because that's cool. I'll take it.
Not enough wrath.
Oh, we got to stay in the middle of these guys. They're firing those mortars. Those are deadly.
Not ready yet.
Nope, can't do that. There we go. And sword, this should do it. Oh. they're all almost all the way up on health. I'm not sure what I was talking about there. This is a good situation, though. I mean, on Torment 2, the downside is these battles do last a long time. But that's fine. It's fun for me. And, oh, there's his head. And in this case, we can kind of stay around here, because the mortars are the ones that are going to do the most damage to us. But they're
I must wait longer.
Tossing them off the cliff. Okay, well, that strategy worked right up until I started talking about how good of a strategy it was. And then it started screwing us. Oh, these guys are almost dead. Die. Yep.
My wounds heal.
Good. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna go get a health globe.
Strange magic radiates from these foes.
Not yet.
There's another orb of, oh, and he's a bad guy. Okay, nope, we're getting it. We're getting it. Was he the original guy? Was he the one we've been standing next to this whole time? I guess so. Oh, he just kicked me and scared me. I don't like being kicked and scared. This is one where we might have to use... Oh, there's another one. Oh, it stacks. That's right. I didn't want to get it, but then I realized it stacks. Okay. It's got a little 2 down there. Great. Great.
My wrath is low.
Oh, I jumped over his kick that time. Jerk. He's got that upswing slash that all the skeletons are talking about these days. Yeah, I guess he was, because those mortars are coming right at him. We've got an internal radius that they can't hit, which is good. Yeah, big piles of gold. Okay, great. Oh. I saw the gold circle on the map, and I heard my little goblin freak laugh, and I thought it was a treasure goblin. Because you guys know how I freak out every time I see a treasure goblin. I don't know why I care so much about those things, but I just really, really want to get them. Oh, hi. Look at you. All mean and whatnot.
Heal me! Heal me!
Oh, trying to pick that up so we could read it while we're fighting. I usually bring my Kindle to battles, but today I didn't.
We set out in 1 week's time into the desolate sands to search for Kul's hidden archives. None of us have any idea what to expect. How far has Kul's madness driven him? How much power has he accumulated in his mad quest? I can only hope we are not too late.
And by the way, I did see myself in one of the videos skip by a satchel on the ground that likely had some lore or message from Deckard Cain or something like that. I believe, this is pure speculation, but I believe that those will reappear if you're meant to read them, as long as you pick up something along the way. In other words, there's more satchels than there are items to read. So if you miss it in one satchel, the next satchel should pick up where the other one left off. So it's not like you'll get number 1 and then you'll all of a sudden have number 3 and you'll have missed number 2. It's just that number 2 will come in the next satchel that you check. That's my theory. Oh, dude! I guess I missed the confuse. Yeah, I guess, did I miss it again, or is he just immune? I thought I was confusing him. I guess maybe not. Because he was not having it. No, I confused him that time. Alright, let's pick up all this gold. That's what we're here for. It's kind of neat, the sand pouring through there. Can I break this thing? No. Sometimes you can break these corners. Alright, time for a sip of celebratory elixir. Pardon me, I think I brushed the mic with it that time. Last time I said I hit the mic, I was all apologizing for it, and I listened in the video and afterwards, and I couldn't hear it at all. So. That was kind of neat. Busted up the little sarcophagus thing here with one of those explosions.
You are mine now.
Murdered a bunch of them that time. I wonder if the skeletons are the lower level characters. No, it says 50% chance. But I wonder if there's some other calculation going on in the background that makes them actually easier to convert. So it's, I don't know how those percentages would work out, but 50% you'd think would be 50%. So just this little area here. Okay. And then we'll go back up. Oh, man, you gotta stop trying to turn towers into chickens. Oh, they left behind some gold, which is nice. Desiccated imp. Not sure how. Not sure that's how I'd want to be known amongst my peers. As a desiccated imp. No gold that time. No gold there. Okay. It's alright. Nothing. Be awesome if that got kicked out like a legendary ring or something like that. Surprise! Okay. Actually, yeah, in the future, if they do one thing that would be even more impressive than experience and gold, it would be a chance to find magic items. Assuming that would include like rare items, stuff like that. Have we found any normal items for him to, for the little goblin freak to pick up? I don't know that we have. Like I said, they're usually in areas, you can usually find them in areas that have,
Why are you laughing?
I just recalled something the prophet said about you.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
places where they have like weapons racks, which we haven't seen in a while. Oh, get it?
Duriel is the twin of Andariel. I believe that they conspired together to assist Diablo in releasing Mephisto and Baal, though they had both supported the lesser evils in the past. The Lord of Pain was found guarding Baal's prison, the tomb of Tal Rasha, when he was slain by heroes.
Slain. Alright. Yep, okay. Heading on back up. And yeah, we're almost all the way up to leveling again. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and check these out now. Laws of Valor, which we haven't used. Remind ourselves of the base of this skill. Empower the law, granting you and your allies. Okay, so this is increased attack speed, and this is the highest level rune for this one, and we reached it now that we're at 54. While the law is empowered, each enemy killed increases the duration by 1 second, up to a maximum of 10 seconds of increased time. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I can dig it. Not going to use it, but I can dig it. Okay, Fist of the Heavens, which we were hoping to use over Blessed Hammer. I think we read this in an earlier episode just because I was curious, but let's check it out. Fourth, a Pillar of Lightning. So I think this changes it to hurl a fist of holy power. Oh yeah, this like originates from us. That pierces through your enemies, dealing 270 weapon damage is holy, exploding at your target. That's right, you do target it. Or I guess you could probably hold shift and stand there and just fire it. But if you target an enemy, it'll explode. Maybe it'll explode anyway. Dealing 435% weapon damage within 8 yards as holy. Explosion creates 6 piercing charged bolts that crawl outward, dealing 185% weapon damage as holy to enemies through whom they pass. We're going to give that a shot. And we're going to fire it off right now. Oh. That went nowhere. Okay, so if you don't target anything, it just originates from you, I guess. All right, let's see how useful this is. I'm kind of guessing not as useful as Blessed Hammers. Oh, that time it went through him. Oh, we don't have enough. We're just swinging because we actually didn't have enough wrath to power the Fist of the Heavens.
Serve me!
Yeah, if you thought I was running out of wrath a lot before... Oop. I gotta tell you, man, I'm not really caring much for the Fist of the Heavens. They couldn't have nerfed it this much. There's no way. There are no more runes for it. Although, maybe the... well, no, it's a percentage. See, that won't go up. See, like, the Law of Hope will go up. In fact, wow, if I saw what I think I just saw, it went up a lot. So the numbers will go up. The percentage won't go up, but the resulting number will go up, as I've mentioned before. Yeah, a Fist of the Heavens, you know, and I kind of had the thought that maybe for one character, because they, you know, they've got to be able to figure these things out. And actually, now that it's online, one of the big benefits to it being online, as annoying as it is, to those who don't want to be shackled to being online and who just want to play it locally or just on a LAN. I understand for security. Blizzard's big on security, so they do it for that reason. But another thing that I do see as beneficial, regardless of which side you're on, is that they can get feedback. They can get feedback from the community just by the community playing, and they can see how people build things. And if people are building things and not using a particular attribute, and predominantly using, you know, one over the other, then they can tweak those. Well, they can tweak the attributes that aren't as effective. Maybe make them a little more effective so that more people might want to use them. So you'd think that I mean, there must be enough people using the Fist of the Heavens. But I just think, like, right now, I'm firing it off, and it just seems like my Blessed Hammers will do... Maybe they're not doing more, I don't know, but... Like, it lands on the target, and then it fires off these random crackles, but if those random crackles aren't hitting anything... You know, kind of like the Blessed Hammer, if it's swinging around not hitting anything. It's sort of the same deal, but... I don't know. The answer is I don't know. I guess just you got to use what you feel is doing the best for you. As corny as that sounds. But I did have, to get back to my earlier thought, I did have it in mind to play a character, almost any character, doesn't matter, and then use all of the things, anything that I look at and say, okay, that doesn't look like it would be as useful, then use that thing. And stick with it and just see if it truly is useful, and I just get used to how it works. See, there I was standing in the middle thinking I was sending out Blessed Hammers. That wasn't the hammer's fault, or the game's fault, or the Fist of the Heavens' fault. That was my fault for thinking out of habit, I just jump in and think I'm sending out the hammers. But I don't know. I don't think that using the things that you don't think are beneficial just to see if they become beneficial would really be that much fun of a gaming experience. Although, I will say this. Oh, there's a gold baddie up there. No, 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 no. Get away from me, everybody. Get away from me and come to me. What I did was kind of like with the monk. I sort of want to do this with the monk, but not really. I just don't have as much fun as I indicated in the beginning. It's much fun playing the monk. I know some people probably just absolutely love it. There's a friend of mine that worked up a monk build and seems to be doing very well at it. Me, it's just kind of frustrating. Because there's a lot of things like this Fist of Heavens that I'm sticking with. Just because I'm tired of changing something back right after I change it. I'm almost like thinking there's got to be a way that this works that I'm just not understanding or not seeing. But what I did was I had the Witch Doctor, and none of the builds worked for me at all. I just didn't feel like any of the builds were worth anything. But that didn't make any sense to me at all. So what I did with the Witch Doctor was, instead of not playing the Witch Doctor, I thought, alright, I just gotta pay attention. I gotta get used to using something. And I played through, despite the fact that I thought there was no real way for me to be successful with it, and it turned out to be my most powerful character. The Witch Doctor can do a massive amount of damage, a massive amount of splash damage. Just some great fun things can be done. What I was hoping for was more minions with the Witch Doctor, because like the Necromancer, I think they're sort of the Witch Doctor is the Necromancer's spiritual successor, and so I was hoping to do more minion type things with the Witch Doctor, which I ended up not doing, because again that was one of the things that I thought, oh, stop talking and run for your life.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah, I wish I could live. You know what?
Help me, please! Someone help! I'm being robbed!
Quiet, or I will rip your tongue from your mouth.
This looks familiar. Oh, for crying out loud. Are we backtracking? Alright, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go talk to Adria in the hidden camp.
You fool! You think you can save this man? You have sealed your fate.
Such insolence must be punished.
That's right, we're taking advantage of the XP and the gold buff, so that's fine, but I don't want to walk us through all this if we've already done it. Oh, you know what? No. I know why it's there. We're not redoing anything.
I'm injured.
We found Zoltan Kuhl's head, and now we gotta go talk to Adria about the head. So, spoiler alert, my next character might be the Witch Doctor, because I had a lot of fun, and the Witch I do have a level 60 Witch Doctor, but rather than build the Doctor like I built him this time, I think it's Tia Dalma. Tia Dalma.
I feel like you're my elder sister. Is that wrong?
Well, I won't give you advice about men.
About...
Yeah.
I was not...
Rather than build the Witch Doctor like I have now, Tia
I don't know
Dalma,
what to
I believe
say.
is her name, I might do a minion build and just run with that. So we'll see.
Thank you, thank you. Those vile creatures were looting my goods. Now that you have saved me, I'd be happy to allow you the privilege of buying them instead.
All right, we're gonna check items here, because you're gonna think I'm crazy, but attack speed increased by 3%, critical hit chance increased by 4%, and critical hits are becoming more and more of a factor here in Torment Level 2. At least they are for me playing this game. Area damage 12%. That could be interesting. I believe that's more than just melee. Reduces cooldown of all skills by 5%. Okay. So let's just see what the damage goes down. All right, we're doing 14,279 damage. 13. It doesn't go down by that much. And this one we want to keep for sure. Yeah, if nothing else, we just want to keep that little goblin deal. This does increase critical hit damage, and this reduces cooldowns by 7%. So look what we're doing here. We're reducing cooldowns by an additional 5% and increasing our critical hit chance. So we're giving up critical hit damage, and we're giving up damage a little bit initially, but I think this is a good trade. And we'll get back the Radiant Ruby, which we can put in our shield and get that back. That'll be 22 strength, I think, no matter what, because that's an other thing, right? Yeah. Weapons, helms, and other. I don't think this is considered a weapon. It might be, in which case we'll get the damage back. But I think it's an other, which is just adds to strength. All right. Yep. I'm feeling good about it. Strength goes up, but... Oh, critical hit damage increased by 22. No, because the reason we want to keep what we've got on this one is because the damage is increased by 18 instead of 22, but the chance is increased by 3.5. Yep.
I imagined that the hero of prophecy would be more lively.
Yeah, our existing shield is good. It's socketed, and it's got although it's got Heaven's Fury damage, which we're not using. Reduces the cooldowns, and it's socketed. Okay, the rest of this, that's monk only. All right, we're gonna hang on to that only because we might take a look at it a little bit later. Okay, let's finish off these guys. One of the reasons we ran down there is because we were getting beat down. And again, I stood in the middle thinking the blessed hammers were going out. But that's okay, because it should have been damage on targets. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Oh.
I'm fading.
Nope. That'll be a good time to end the episode. In fact, that's what we're going to do if we can get down in this cellar. I don't know why that bad guy ran away from me, but anyway, learning how to play the game again, learning the skills again, and learning the timing again. Looks like we're a little over 40 minutes, but that's okay. Welcome back, at least from my real-time standpoint. Thanks for watching, and we'll pick it up right here in the next video. And where did they go? Oh, they disappeared.
Heal me.
Oh, no, not the map. What am I doing? This couldn't be more awful.